Number 4, Chris Auchinvole.
Mr. Speaker, to the Minister of Energy and Resources, what were the findings of the government stocktake of Schedule 4 of the Crown Minerals Act?
Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr. Speaker, the stocktake confirmed that New Zealand is a mineral-rich country. Our mineral resources, even excluding coal and other hydrocarbon-based materials and minerals, are estimated to be in the zone of some $194 billion. The stocktake leads to the conclusion that the environmentally responsible development of even a small amount of these resources could have a positive impact on the New Zealand economy. The stocktake also found that the mineral potential of Schedule 4 lands could be developed with only a very small proportion of that land being directly impacted.
Chris Auchinvole.
Yes, supplementary question, Mr. Speaker. What is the government proposing as a result of the stocktake?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr. Speaker, the government is proposing removing 7,058 hectares of Schedule 4 land, including some areas of the Coromandel Peninsula and a sector of the Paparoa National Park. The land that is being removed represents just 0.2% of the total Schedule 4 land. However, the mineral wealth of that land is assessed as being very high. We're also proposing to add 12,000 hectares for a net gain to the schedule of some 5,342 hectares. These proposals strike a rational and sensible balance between taking advantage of our economic opportunities and our environmental responsibilities.
Speaker, supplementary question to the Minister. How will the environment be protected as a result of these proposals?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr. Speaker, removing land from Schedule 4 does not mean mining automatically takes place. All it means is that mining applications are considered on a case-by-case basis, as they are for all other areas of the country. Schedule 4 land, the environmental test that would be applied would be obviously much tougher. All mines are subject, of course, to the Resource Management Act and a consenting process. It's worth noting, Mr. Speaker, that the government is also establishing a conservation fund drawn from royalties on mining on those lands.
The Honourable David Parker.
How can the Minister expect to have... He said on national radio today he wants to have about mining and conservation areas, when in that same interview he first dismissed fears about mining in national parks, and yet later in the same interview described steps being taken to advance mining in Paparoa and Stewart Island national parks.
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I'm very pleased that the member is listening to the messages that I'm happy to give around this particular issue. It's extremely simple, Mr. Speaker. The question is, in two parts. We have said we are going to look at getting more information about the specific location of those minerals. The proposal that is there in front of New Zealanders today has 3,500 hectares out of a nearly 4 million hectare estate going out of the Paparoa National Park. The rest of it is not national park.
Question number 5, Te Oro Flavel.